Yeah, I didn't get out much yesterday because I only went out to the Carafa Express for a very short time. It was the only time I went outside of the apartment. Yeah, I was confined to quarters, wasn't feeling 100%, and I had those chorizo sausage. I've been going through that methodically, and it's very nice. I love the flavour, but it goes right through my system. But I'd done plenty of exercise the previous day, and today I'm going to actually go for a long walk towards a place called Eslava, which is a bit more upmarket tapas bar than what I've been to before. So I'm going to try with the GPS again, and hopefully it'll all work out like it did last time, and see what this place is like. It's presumably not as cheap, but I've got plenty of money. My savings have been going well. I haven't really been indulging much. Yesterday was a cheap day, for instance, so what the hell, have a bit of fun. I'm down now. This is the mid section of my trip here. This is exactly 2 weeks in, so in 2 weeks time I'll be leaving, so I can indulge myself a bit more in this second half of the trip. Why not? Sounds good to me. Other thing is, I got a recommendation of a tapas bar which is just near the Triana Bridge, and I looked up the reviews with Google, and boy, you got slammed by a few people. Some people liked it, but other people sort of saying things like the waiting staff is racist just because they don't like foreigners or something, and that they got really lousy service, and some people said it wasn't cheap. Other people said it was reasonably priced and the food was okay, but other people got cracked glasses and cracked plates, and some even complained about the food quality. So it didn't exactly instill me with confidence. Now, because this guy that recommended it was from the meetup group, he's a local Spaniard. Now, he may have been treated a lot better because of that. I haven't noticed that anti-foreigner thing at all here, but you know, again, I think it depends on your attitude. Oh, I did go to the Mass supermarket again today, and they had another woman on, so I thought at least I might be able to say hola to her, but no, she just was very brusque as well, and not as bad as the other one. She was incredibly rude, but this one was slightly better, but not great, not great. But again, my local friend from the meetup group, he said that customer service is not exactly a high priority in a lot of places over here. So there you go. Make of what you will. I think that's the phrase. Anyway, this will be good to have another walk up that way. I've got at least some idea where I'm going. It's a very similar location to where the really cheap tapas bar was, so we'll see how we go. Yeah, I thought I had a direct route down there, but I don't think I can walk down there. I can't see far enough. I better go around the other place. No, that's one of the hassles of being a blind bastard. I can't see if that goes through or not. And this is taking me out of my way. What a pain. It would have been a direct route pretty well. That'd piss a few people off, no doubt. Trouble is, I don't know where the next road going up is. Who knows? This is curving now, so who knows what direction I'm going to be in. Seems like the council's targeted the whole area to be have the roads pulled up. I've got sort of vague local sort of directions to where Eslava is. I think I've got to go up here, which I don't have enough Spanish to really understand what they're saying direction-wise. So I'm going with hand movements and what have you. None of these places are slow, so I've got to go at least further up. Because it's a T intersection down here. Yeah. Oh no, it's not. Oh god. That makes it more complicated. So it could be down there with one of these others. I don't know where it is. I don't know. I'll go down here. Just see if... Ancient cities. I think what I have to do with this GPS is reboot the bloody phone. I didn't do it this morning. That might be the problem. Maybe it's got a memory or something. If I reboot it, it'll clear it all. That might work better. because I've got no idea why it's not showing me. It gave up on the destination for some reason. Could be before. This place might be closed by the time I get there, the way it's going. Finishes at 4 o'clock. I found the place. It's actually in a really tiny road of the same name, Eslava. Got that as entree, nice omelette and bread, and it's pretty good so far. I'm having the honey pork ribs. See how they go. They're the ones that James Blick ordered. Sounds good, so I'll give it a go. And this is just the extent of the tapas menu, and they've got the half and full serves on the other side. So. And it's in English as well, so it's good. Yeah, the ribs look really good. I'm ODing on olives today, so that's okay. They're very healthy. And there's the bread, so yes, it's good. This is one of their new signature dishes, Cigaro, which is calamari with the ink in it, and you actually eat it by hand, just dip it in there. Yeah, got a couple of different sauces there. Yeah, see how it goes. Another glass of vino. The prices seem reasonable, about €3 each. For the moment, so they're quite good, very good quality. And I love the fact that you sit at the bar, it's nice. Yep, well that was excellent. There you go. A lot of people still there. It's after 3 o'clock. It'll close at 4, but the waiters have run off their asses. Looked like the manager had come down to help. He's wearing a suit, so presumably he was the manager. And so it must have been pretty busy for an afternoon. I was still able to get a seat there. And what I really like about that place is that they've got a bar and you can sit at and have the food. And it's not the case in most places. They have bars, but they don't provide the seating. Now, this place does, and I think that's great. So I'm really impressed with that. I wish you can hurry up. Traffic's pissing me off a bit today, I don't know why. So that's the name of, Martinez Montagnes that might be the best way to get here, because I did find it a little difficult to find, but yeah, I've got to say the food was great. Actually, I'd say that the cigar thing's a bit of a gimmick. It's nice. The calamari's nice, but it's just basically in a sort of a phyllo type pastry. It has the ink as well, and it's pretty popular because I think a couple of Asian girls, I think, spoke fluent Spanish. They were sitting beside me, and they asked me what I was eating, and I had to point it out the menu. And they ordered a couple of them, but that's one of their top dishes, because I was very lucky that this guy sitting the other side of me was a guy from New York and Texas in the US, so he obviously speaks fluent English as well as Spanish, so that was a real bonus. And so he actually told me about this particular meal, which has become one of their specialty meals, as well as the egg on the mushroom biscuit. That's another one that's a biggie, which I saw plenty of people ordering. But the prices are quite reasonable. Look, the total bill was $11.70, which is the highest I've had, but I had 2 glasses of red and 2 tapas serves. So going on that, it's pretty much standard, on the upper end, but it's still in the standard range of the cost of a tapas meal. So very reasonable considering the quality of the food they're serving up. I think it's extremely good value, and there's a reason for it being so packed out. And it's going to be hard for those old style places like I went to up here with the cod to really compete with that. They're not going to get a younger crowd. I don't mind paying a little extra if you're getting something for it, and I think I did. I was pretty happy with it. So James Blick has come through with his reviews of the tapas bars. He's been very accurate, extremely accurate, I've got to say. But this also rated very highly on Google. It got a 4.6, which is one of the highest I've seen for any tapas bar. So it deserves to be. The only flaw I would say is that when I ordered my second Vino Tinto, it took them a while to actually get it to me. Well, actually, the guy forgot. One of the other waiters had to get it for me. Oh my God, is this a dead end here? This is geez, a lot of work happening around here. That's one of the problems of this place. It's hard to get to. Oh no, I can get through here at least. Oh, had me worried for a second. Gee, they're digging up everything around here. That must be really pissing off the people owning businesses. I mean, look at this, it's down all the way down there as well, and down there, and yeah, it's just all construction work. Now I don't even know if I can get through here. It looks like this could be a dead end. I don't know, it doesn't look promising. Oh, I wish they'd put signs up saying it's a dead end. If not, I can go down there. I think I'm going to have to cut across. I don't like the look of that at all. So I was right in the same area. There's the trees there, so I was definitely in the right area. Oh my God, they make it difficult. Look at this, it's like a maze. It's just absurd. That's the only downside of this place. It's just difficult to get to. And more work's happening here. Oh my God. Well, I suppose their councils are actually using some of the money for work. Oh, this is just deer market. Oh, okay. Wonder if that's worth checking out. It's anything I really need to get. I've got nothing in my bag. I'll have a look at it. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great. But please don't ignore me. That's the worst thing you can do on YouTube, is be ignored.